It's a pleasure being around once again. My name is Evangelist Godwin Abiodun Efeso, a member, U.S. African Trade Council in Atlanta, Georgia, member, Nigerian American Chamber of Commerce, member, Nigerian Belgium Chamber of Commerce, also the former Vice Chairman Export Group of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce, and also CEO, Success Edge International. You are welcome to the Export Television. And today we'll be talking on export of goods that can give you quite a lot of good money. And what we emphasize upon today is on export of hibiscus flower, popularly known as Zobo in Nigerian context. Now, the question you want to ask, what is hibiscus flower? Hibiscus flower basically is a genus of a flowering plant in the mallow family. Now, the good thing about this product, it can reach up to about 15 feet height and 6 feet wide. And we have over 300 species, okay? But the most popular one is the red one, which is more popular in Nigeria and most coveted by various countries all over the world. Now, the next thing you want to know is that where is this commodity actually comes from? But before then, let me also tell you this fact, an export fact on this commodity. In 2017, Nigeria exported 1,983 containers, okay, within 9 months. And you know what that gives Nigeria within 9 months? $35 million within 9 months, because there's a high demand for these commodities, and that's just the reason. Now, where do you get this particular commodity in Nigeria? Because it's very important. Now, where you can find hibiscus flower or Zobo that you normally know is Jigawa, in Kano, in Katsina, in Gombe, in Bauchi, and in Borno. All these axes has a lot of this particular commodity. Now, you want to ask, why are people buying this commodity? Now, note this: for any agro commodity that's exported, it's basically because of its health benefit or economic benefit. Now, why are people asking for Zobo or hibiscus flower, you may want to call it? Number one, it is used to cure cancer. Okay, that's a very good one because the world is ravaging with this cancer. But taking of this particular product can help to cure cancer. Number two, it also slows down aging and it has an anti-aging property. Number three, it serves as a raw material in pharmaceutical industries. Now, also you can use it to dye, your hair. The hair color can be dyed. And the last thing is that it helps to reduce blood pressure. Now you know why the people are actually demanding for this commodity. Now, basically the season is between October to December. The harvest season is between every year. It can be grown throughout the year, but October to December, there's a lot of it. Now, the next thing you want to ask yourself is that who are the foreign buyers? Who are the foreign buyers of this particular commodity? Quite a lot of countries actually demand for this commodity in international market. And which countries are actually asking for this? There are quite a lot of them that's actually demanding for this. They include Germany, Mexico in particular. Mexico actually, Russia, Poland, US, and most European countries also desire to have these commodities. Now, the next thing you need to know is that what is the return on investment? But let me show you, what is Zobo? This is Zobo. Now, this is it. This is Zobo. This is the flower, usually dried. Okay, you can see it. You'll find it all over in our streets. So this is Zobo. So if you are asking us what is this commodity, this is what they call Zobo. So you can actually have it. But now you can actually package it and dry it, and it becomes like this. Okay, something like this. You can actually do something like this, and at the end of the day, you can actually end up exporting it like this, and you may go out a lot of money. Then with the back, with the nutritional fat analysis and all the details on how this can be used, it can be grounded equally. Okay, so you can actually do something like this and make good money out of it. Now that you know what you can do with Zobo, now let's look at the cost implication. That is the return on investment. What would you make out of this if you are to actually export this commodity? Number one, the local price, international price, actually stands about 1,000 naira per kilo. But this is actually not in the city or in the urban area, basically in the villages, 1,000 naira per kilo. Now, let's give an example that you are to export about 500 kilo. Okay, 100 kilo, that will give you about 500,000. Okay, now the freight per kilo is 3,200. If you times together, that will give you 1.6 million. If you put that together, it will give you about 2.100. That is 2,200,000. Now, that is the cost of exporting 500 kilogram. If it's lower, the cost will go lower. Now, how much is the commodity international market for 1 kilo? Is $11. Now, if you are to go for 500, that is 500 kilo, that will give you about $5,500. Now, 5,500 times the dollar, which is about 590, will give you 3.2 million. If you add the two together and put your reduction, you should be making not less than 1 million. 1 million exporting 500 kilo. You can make 1,145,000 exporting. And this thing by air, because you are not taking it by ship, you have actually, add value to it. And based on that, this good can be able to fly. Now, I believe that you can make millions exporting these particular commodities. Do you know where you can get it? I believe I've told you. Do you know how you can make 1 million naira and above? within 2 weeks. It is possible. It can be done. But for you to be able to get more of our videos on export that can help you to make money, you actually need to subscribe. Please subscribe to this video, and when you subscribe, just press the notification button. Then you'll be able to subscribe, be able to see more of our videos on and on. Number 2, please send this video to as many as possible. Information is power. Okay, send it to your friends, your relation, everybody in your place of work to also subscribe, that they can actually watch what you are watching, and you can be making money together. I believe this will do a lot of us good as a Nigerian. So now, but for you to actually get more, please, to know more about exports, you actually can send me a mail on successedge@gmail.com, or you can send me to know more on export on various commodities. You can send me a WhatsApp message on 080-371-63281. I repeat, for you to know more on various commodities that you can export, including what I've just talked about today, you can send me your name and phone number, export I'm interested, to 080-371-63281. Till we meet again, I remain yours, Evangelist Godwin Abiodun Efeso. You will succeed. Bye.